We are live on StreamYard. Let's fucking make it a night. Well, we only have, guys, I have half an hour. StreamYard's open, come over. Guys, I'm gonna close this. Come over onto me StreamYard. Everybody's welcome. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for helping me get to 2,500 subs in 16 months. Shout out to all the English channels that steamrolled me. Here. Guess who's here? And I'm back. I've something to take back. Fuck Thailand. It's full of Gary Glitters. Get the fuck out of here if you're a Neville, a Karen, or a Stanley. Me StreamYard's open. Don't be a stranger. Come over. Like the sunshine. Hello on StreamYard. That's gonna learn sunshine, and you will learn. You take something from me, and I'm off me meds. I remember. Look here, I've just put it in the fucking chat. 1 second, hang on. I'm gonna send it to you on Messenger, fuck's sake. Hang on, Luke. It's It's not giving me the option to share it. Hang on. Fuck off. One sec, brother. Like the sunshine. Right, guys, I'm ending this. Come over to stream, God bless you. Thank you for coming in. Right, we're on stream, YouTube's over. Everybody's gotta learn sometime. Everybody's gotta learn sometime. Good evening. Luke, the link is there for you, bro. Anyway, guys, thank you for coming in. I'm only staying for another half an hour. I'm going to bring me a couple of me mates on. Film, one sec. Good evening to you.
Hello, how's things?
Yeah, grand. I'm just fucking playing a few tunes. I was going to go fishing.
I have to say, it's a pity about your taste of music.
A pity about me, what?
Taste of music lately. Some commercial fucking...
Fuck off. Will you listen here? I'm old. I'm reminiscing. It's like...
Hang on. No, hang on for a second, right? Fuck you. Fuck the 2 or 3 Dublin nightclubs, right, that were open over 30 years ago. What city did you move to in the 90s? And what's the most... After the Beatles in Liverpool, right, I would argue that Manchester is probably the most influential city for the scenes that we grew up on. And me and you started loving indie before Rave, didn't we? And
yeah.
You know, there's like a million tunes you could be playing that would appeal to everybody. But I think you still have that fucking Ballyfermot mentality in you somewhere.
Maybe you're right. Well, here, I love the Stone Roses. They're my favourite. Other than Oasis, like Liam Gallagher's.
Before Oasis, I prefer the Roses.
Yeah. Nah, that fucking I Am the Resurrection, man. That's what you call a fucking tune, man. It's like, you know.
Night of Stone's a great tune as well.
I watched the thing, and it was called Spike Island, and it was about these 5 mates.
It's a film. It's crap. It's fucking...
Have you seen it?
Yeah, the band's called Shadowcaster, and they're outside the scaffolding. There's nothing to do with the Stone Roses gig. It's the worst film.
Correct.
It's the worst fucking film about that era that I've ever seen. They must have recorded it on a £50 budget. It's shit.
I was in town one day, right? I was in the Arndale, yeah, and I'm in McDonald's, right, and I'm sat down, right, and I look across from me, right, and Sean Ryder is sitting there, yeah, having a McDonald's and a milkshake and what have you, right, and he was on his own, so I was thinking, if I go over and ask him, can I get a picture with him like he's eating? I don't want to disturb him, so as he was leaving, I was like, all right, mate. I said, look, I'm a big fan. Is there any chances you could get a picture? He's like, yeah, kid, you're sounding Irish and all this, like, you know, and I've gone to see them many times and I've never met a guy, like, you know, but it was crazy. I was in McDonald's at the Etihad and I couldn't believe it, like, but they're just regular people, you know. I mean, it's like, but in Manchester, for me, the Stone Roses, like if you look at all the bands that's come out of the city, indie bands especially, And if you're ever in Manchester, there's a place called the fucking Affleck's Palace. Luke, it's
You
so
honestly,
fucking weird.
I honestly think you need to tell me about Affleck's Palace. Like, we're looking at it on the television since 1989 and 1990. Like, it's not what it was. The Joe Blog Shop and all is long gone. It's just a bit like the Georgie
Yeah.
Arcade. But there's one or two deadly music shops still in it. Mars Tapes is there, and up on the top floor, I think they sell all tape, like, and even new albums on tape and fucking restored Walkmans and old boom boxes and all that are after being done up. So I hope Affleck's is there forever. But come here, you said something the other night. I'm just going off topic here. You never told me you were diagnosed with COPD in the lungs.
Yeah, ages ago.
Well, my mate, a year younger than you, he passed away 2 years ago because he'd blood clots in his lungs. He's a few years older than me, but he was friends of mine through the dance scene and the pirate radio and all. Now, he's from Ballymun, a lovely bloke, David Smith. He was caught up in all of that shit, of course. He never fucking got to move out of his Mazda. But he was like a footballer for Home Farm and all back in the day. But he actually died from drugs, and then obviously on a prescription for years for methadone or whatever. But he used to smoke blow as much as you do after being diagnosed with COPD. So he ended up dying at 45 or 45 with blood clots in his lungs. So I'd fucking look at it. You should give up smoking the joints, dude, and just get them edibles. They'd fucking.
Bro, have you come on to fucking give me a hard time, Mel? I was about to tell you a story there.
You did collapse the other night, but didn't you collapse the other night?
Oh, stop, man. Me missus, me brother, me.
I'm not going to just kiss your arse. Like, if you tell me you're at the collapsing and you're there smoking spliff after spliff,
no, I respect that. Well, here.
Well, I'm not losing another mate from group for it. No.
Yeah, come here. Wait, hear what you said the other night. So, after me live, I went in and I said it to me missus. I said, Bob, come here. Have you noticed me twitching? Like me fucking head twitching and all. And she's like, no. Why you said that? I said, Luke. She says, I've not noticed it. Anyway, last night, I'm watching. Tell you what I've been watching. I've been watching loads of police interrogations. You know, when fucking people kill their fam, fucking whoever. It's called A&E, fucking a mad channel, right? Yeah. I was about to tell you something there, Luke, and it's bastard gone out of my head.
We're watching something about people that kill their family.
What did I just say before then? Remind me what I just said.
About fucking. You asked your missus, was your face twitching? Because I said it to you.
Yeah. So last night, Lisa turned around to me when we went to bed and all, and she said, you know what, Jude? You know what Luke said to you about twitching? I said, yeah. She says, I noticed it tonight. She said, while you were watching the telly, I kept seeing your head going like that, like fucking.
Yeah.
And it kept me awake last night, and yeah, me missus helped me sleep. Fucking hell.
Come here. I'm sorry for saying that on a live, but I have been trying to fucking talk to you. When you know you're up to your arse and dirty nappies, and then the little ones and that little kid that you do have, talking with, she has a Manchester accent. I think it's Lisa's little girl, is it? And you have her trained on how to be a chef and what's the 5 rules in the kitchen and all. That's deadly. I can't wait to see our little fella when he starts walking. Now next year,
listen.
What?
Go on. No, sorry for just go on.
Well, no. Next year I'm going back to the continent where I was a few weeks ago. I'm after booking it again, and I'm still ready. I'm still decorating my gaff, Jude. I still have to
Well, I'll tell you what. It's a beautiful country. You know, it's fucking the sun beauty. The scenery over there is gorgeous. Fucking. No, that's what it's got. Listen, so check this out, right? So, I remember going to Sides years ago, and fucking Liam Dollard at the time was fucking like a resident in Sides and what have you. And I went in about 6, 7, 8 times. And one of the times I went into in there, it's like I was fucking sitting down and some big dude fucking. You know what I mean? My sat beside me, big flowery hat, like that hat here. he had a big fuck off hat, Luke, yeah?
Yeah, it's ready now
Like
to
this,
show
yeah?
out.
These are all the best stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Liam Dollard, anyway, right? So I knew a few people from Blanchardstown. There was a girl called Twisters, and she used to pal around with a girl called Jenny Blake. The same Jenny Blake that's married to Eddie
Yeah,
Book.
Eddie Book, yeah. Blakey's sister from the bottom. Yeah.
So
And
I'm
Jenny
in
said,
England, and one day a tune comes into me head, and I reached out to loads of DJs to find this
you're
tune,
going to talk about
and
the helicopter song again, aren't you?
yeah, so well, fucking listen to me, yeah. So I reached out to Liam Dollard, and I said, Liam, I have this tune in me head that you used to play. I said, and Jimmy from Finglas, there was this guy, I remember, like I said, when I went into Sides, Pat Carey was in there,
Yeah.
fucking Yowza was in there, Didi O'Driscoll was in there, Eddie Douglas was in there, Kenneth was in there, Harper was in there. We were all in there. Some of us shouldn't have been getting in, but because about 2 o'clock in the morning, Sides was a sweatbox, and there was a place across the road. I think it's called Jimmy Dean's, but I could be wrong.
Oh, that's the cafe. It's halfway in Georgia Street. That used to be
Yeah,
the
so we all used to sit over there, and we'd sit at the back of Side. So anyway, I reached out to Liam, and he said, what's the tune start like? I says, at the start, you hear a baby crying like, ah, ah, and in the background, you can start hearing rotors slowly, and the increase, and you can hear the baby crying. Next of all, the beat goes, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, and it's like, every time he played it, there was this guy called Jimmy, yeah? And it's like, he's from Finglas, and Luke, he used to stand on the speaker, right? And do that like a helicopter, you know. And none of us knew how to dance.
Yeah.
You know.
Well,
come here. Yeah. Did you ever go to Hacienda?
No, I was outside it while it was still a club. It was like I got a photograph taken outside it when we went over to Birmingham to the cousins, and then we went to Manchester. I wanted to go to Sifters and Bornage and that because Oasis were huge at the time. But no, I didn't go to the Hacienda. I was in the boardwalk, all right, but not the Hacienda. And like what I was going to say is, did you see the place in Europe? I'm just going to say Europe where I was a few weeks ago with the swimming pool on the beach and all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking have it booked again for next year. I'll be going to Europe for I'd say a month at the least, or 6 weeks, because most of it booked already. I'm at the being saving, and I'm at the, look, I'm saving for ages to do me gaff up and to get 2 alarms and that. But I'm still fucking taking things out of boxes and stuff. And I sold loads of me Stussy gear and all from years ago. Now I kept all the Adidas and all the fucking proper stuff, but all the casual gear and the Raver stuff and all. But no, I didn't expect them to go for what they did, even though they were once-offs. If you don't buy Stussy stuff while it's in the shops, you ain't going to get it again. I seen, who's that, Robert? The Q Club in Birmingham. Yeah, it was done out like a church, wasn't it? As far as I know, it's still there, but I was in there, yeah. And I remember the humming board as well. There was actually a few deadly clubs in Birmingham, but I distinctly remember going to the Q Club a few times. And there was a deadly record shop in the old Bull Ring Market as well. You're talking 20 odd years ago now. But the Q Club was fantastic. I remember going on a Saturday and a Sunday, I think, or it was Friday and a Saturday. I think there was an all-day club in it on the Sunday. Jude's gone now. Where is he? They're knocking himself off. All right, everyone. This is the Luke Show. We're going to talk about Jude being a bollocks and not knowing how to work a StreamYard. Send in your complaints to P.O. Box 509. Oh, yes. Here he is now, look. Jude.
Well, sorry about that, Luke.
No, you're all right. Come here. What was I going to say? So, look, it won't be next year, Jude, but it'll be the fucking, say, the spring after it. I'm going to go over to Manchester because I'm going to visit. I'm going to see ourselves, and then I'll see Wayne, and then I'm going to Blackpool.
Yeah.
So I'll be in discussions with you, anyways. Yeah. Other than that, would you not try, Jude? Would you not try and knock the smoking on the head and try the edibles for a while? Because
no, I'm afraid to.
Well, why don't you get your chest X-ray then and see? Because like that collapsing the other night, you could be after giving yourself sleep apnea through COPD now. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, I struggle sleeping, especially since I've come off that mood stabilizer because it's a sedative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But yeah, I feel a lot more.
What was it? What was the name of the stabilizer?
Venlafaxine, but it's a capsule, and I had 18 little tablets in it, and I didn't know that.
But that's
18.
also,
No wonder.
That's also an SSRI. It's an antidepressant.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, they told me it's a mood stabilizer, so. But anyway, I'm off the fucking thing. You know, I'm off the fucking.
Venlafaxine's not a mood stabilizer. It's an SSRI.
Well, that's what them wankers told me anyway, but I don't take it anymore anyway, but there's bad side effects of them, you know.
Yeah. Now you have to knocking yourself off, Jules. Where's Robert? Robert, are you listening? The Hummingbird, and I also went to gigs in the Birmingham Institute. I've seen Mega City 4 and I've seen Carter USM, Carter the Unstoppable Sex Machine, yeah. And I think I've seen EMF in one of them as well. The Pepsi Max and Blackpool, yeah, definitely. But I have, Robert, I have been to a few gigs in, spoke to Hummingbird and the Institute, yeah. I think it's like the Academy now or something. It's the Birmingham gig venue, isn't it? Jude keeps fucking knocking himself off. Lads, can we have a vote? Who thinks Jude needs to stop smoking weed during the day and get more organised for his live streams? Robert, Digbet, yeah, that's where UB40 studio was, isn't it? Digbet's a fucking great area.
Me Wi-Fi, don't ask me what's wrong with it, but I'm gonna fucking sack City.
Robert, I still have Custard Factory clothes from the 90s. I have a pullover and I have a pair of jeans. I don't think the jeans will fit me again, but I have the pullover. They were nice and baggy, yeah. Custard Factory, man. And you couldn't get them in Ireland. You had to go over to England for them. For the fucking days of internet shopping.
Wait, you see the outfit I have, Luke, for me birthday, man.
What was
it? Me missus I'm all looped up. She got me a Luke hat, a pair of glasses, a pair of trainers. She's already got me another pair of boots. Cause I'm 50 in a couple of weeks, bro. You know what I mean? So, she's getting me 2 outfits. She spent nearly $1,000 on me on fucking bullshit. She bought me that scooter, bro. That was nearly $450.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't supposed to get it until fucking.
I'm at there asking the lads, Jude, when you went offline there, that says, can we have a little fucking opinion poll? Says, do you think Jude needs to relax on the spliffs and get a bit more organised for when he's going on his live so he doesn't keep knocking himself out of chats? And
it's the Wi-Fi, you bollocks.
So I'm gonna have to be your fucking conscience now, and I'm gonna have to ruin your life and force you into fucking sobriety.
That's fucking. You're so mean to me, bro.
No, but like,
you know,
you must go through some amount of it, man. I never agreed with me really. I was never really too into it.
Well. Like I said, since I've had the little fella and moved down me ma's, like Luke, I'm not gonna lie, but
you'll be talking about mother,
that house, bro, it's like it was like a prison in a way. I broke free of it. I told the boys, listen, I have a son and I can't live in a house with 2 other Irish men, a 6-year-old, a baby, me, Lisa, in 1 bedroom. It's not happening.
I was Lisa living with.
And that's why I got another place. That's why I got another place, Luke, and it's helped me mental health. I'm going fishing. I even went in and done a bet the other day. I put a $5 on Garnacho to score first. He scored. I haven't went in a bookie some fucking I don't know how long, yeah. And I fell out of love with music when my dad died. It was just dead. I was like, fuck it. Because when your old man has turntables and you're a kid, you tend to fucking, when he's in work, you mess about. So I already knew how to use basic ones, you know, and fucking I've always had that love for music, but it's crazy what grief does to you, you know.
I
But here,
know.
my missus, what are you having for tea?
Me?
Yeah,
I already had soup, and so I'm trying to be good. I'm fucking. I'm back doing a little bit of training, so I have to watch everything that I fucking eat. And plus, I'm not a mad pub person, or I don't drink cans and shit at home and that. So
yeah,
where I'm living, it's basically it's right on the edge of Kildare. So there's loads of fucking green space and rivers
okay.
and shit boy. So if you let a day go to waste by sitting indoors, it'd want to be fucking poxy out, or you'd want to be bollocks tired, because there's no excuse not to be out in it any other way.
Hey,
And I'm off the road at the
so, do
minute.
you know where Newbridge? Do you know where Newbridge is?
Yeah, it's a clip.
In Kildare. It's in
Oh,
Kildare, right?
it's a shithole.
Well, wait to hear this. We had a football team. Do you know Pat Cullen and Matthew Cullen? And they live on
Vaguely.
Cherry Orchard Avenue.
No, I wouldn't know too
Pat,
many of
he's a big.
them.
Well, he used to be a football manager, right? So we went to Kildare and I played for Gallantstown Boys. And I'm not joking you want to see the team of crazy bastards we had. Uh, But we
Unbelievable.
had some good players. Marky Grandemont was like a striker. I was the goalkeeper. We went to Newbridge, yeah, and we got battered about 6-2. They got two penalties. I got taken off because I left 4 goals in here. Two fucking penalties, you know what I mean? It's like, and then at the end of the fucking game, Luke, oh, Jay Dunn was chasing the referee around with a fucking stake pole, bro, hitting people. And Pat Cullen had to grab him and fuck us all in the van. And some of them lads, like I said, man, it's crazy when I look back. People,
That's a muting yourself there, Jude. Jude, lads, get in the chat there if you think Jude should give up the better weight and get himself more organised, so he stops doing this and knocking himself out of chats mid-conversation.
Luke, I want to apologise for my shit Wi-Fi. Here, I'm
Don't be
paying
blaming on the
£30. £30 a month with BT, yeah? The engineer said, right, where we live at a certain bend near the fucking quarry. He said to me, mate, this is the worst part for signal. It's going to interfere with your shit and it keeps knocking this off. I'm
You know,
having a kebab.
you've said that twice a day now since that happened. I think that's the fucking weird now. You get very forgetful lately.
Oh, no shit.
What do you think about Leicester Square? Oh, Jude, what do you think about Leicester Square? Did you see what happened in Leicester Square today?
No.
In London, an 11-year-old child and a 34-year-old woman, both female, they were both stabbed. I think it was another terrorist attack, but also what happened, it also happened in Dublin, in Marlborough Street. Now, I think it was just people, dubs fighting amongst themselves. I don't know. But they're very careful. They're doing a Piers Morgan and a Max Clifford on it, so there's not more riots. They're not disclosing whoever they arrested's information, because if it turns out to be a Muslim, or which it most likely fucking is, then you're going to have another week and a half of fucking mad riots.
All right, yeah. I'll give you one name. Talk to me. Tommy Robinson. What do you think about him?
I've mixed feelings about him. I do think there is... Look, I remember him saying anti-Irish things. I know he's not anti-Irish. I think his mother or something has Irish blood. But I just think Tommy Robinson is the fall guy. I mean, look, he didn't do himself any favours with that EDL because it was a modern-day National Front. And look, the the journalists go to the most thickest looking person. You paint the nationalist up as your average skinhead, a bit fucking Borstal boy with tattoos on his face and all that. Just has it in for anyone who's not English. But can I just say, Irish sovereignty and Irish nationalism is different than any other country in the world. We've been fucking pillaged and, nearly invaded for the last 800 years. I mean, it's different here. But of course, it's not even happening in England, what's happening here with the plantations and the iPad centres, thanks to Richie Sunak and his fucking Rwanda plan. I mean, it's like Total Recall, the film here, Joe. There's 10 cities everywhere. I don't know if you've been looking at any of it.
Why would you go and kill a kid? Like, what's that going to do? It's going to cause uproar. Here, I used to hate Tommy Robinson and Donald Trump, and you know what?
I love Donald Trump. I love him. He's a fucking
this
top.
This geezer is a fucking G.
When Trump isn't up on the soapbox political, he's meant to be a very approachable and nice man. And any footage you're at and you see and you read, that says things like that. I mean, he's no control over it. He is meant to be a very approachable guy, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. The geezer got shot, right? It's like you have the most protected man on the fucking planet, and a guy got 120 yards away, and a civilian spotted him, not a fucking Secret Service man, and he put a couple in him.
Yeah. Well, look,
but Luke, when he was getting dragged away, did you see when he got in the fucking car and all, doing that, look?
And I watched it all. I mean, like Robert Kennedy Jr.
How about this? I'm going to ask you another question. What do you think about the raid on the Capitol building?
Hang on for a second. I didn't see anything about it, right? But I just want to say, the Secret Service, right, the only candidate that they won't give armed protection to at all is Robert Kennedy Jr. They're hoping he'll meet the same fate as his father and his uncle. So, I mean, American politics, Jill, it's a distraction for what's going on in my country at the moment, which is Ireland, and yours, which is the UK. So, fuck American politics. Yeah. I mean, there's enough Americans to care about that. Like Tommy Robinson, I do think he is made a scapegoat, and they are going to try everything in their power to lock him up. And it's very fucking sad that he can't even live with his family. I do think they're going to try and kill him.
Come here. Freedom of speech, and here's what I'm saying. This geezer's been getting death threats. Now, my sister's married to a Pakistan man. He's Muslim. Now, I'm culturally sensitive, but I see what's going on, and it's like, all right, I'll paint the picture. You're from Afghanistan or Iran or Syria. You're in Afghanistan, you're sleeping with your missus and your kids and your goats and what have you. Your dog goes in.
Yeah.
Your dad didn't know what's going on. He fucking jumps up. Bang, he's tagged right now. $3,500, that's what they get. You know what I mean? But Spencer, Luke,
what?
All them people in Afghanistan, they're not all fucking infidels and terrorists, but if your father is killed by someone from the West, you're going to declare jihad, which means holy fucking war.
Yeah, of course. And I mean, that's happening.
Like, in Leicester Square, man, one of the most fucking camerated areas in the world.
Well, I always talk, even coming back from any English city, even up the Midlands and Birmingham and stuff on the north, coming back to Ireland is like coming back to fucking Craggy Island or Father's Head, because everything stops at 11:30. And you can't get a bus after 11:30. You have to get taxis everywhere, which it's changed now, right? But this is going back 20 plus years ago, between 20 and 35 years ago. And like Leicester Square is where all the night buses are around the corner from it. You have all the premieres of films, all the theatres, fucking hotspot. I mean, it's casinos and stuff.
Well, I don't know whether you're aware of this, right? Last week.
Hang on for a sec. You don't get any, there's ex-detectives all over YouTube saying it. You don't get any foot patrol in central London anymore. Very fucking rarely, by the Met Police. And it's not like years ago when you went to London and there's fucking bobbies everywhere and like the tourists getting pictures taken with them all. That's all gone. There is two-tier policing. They're afraid to approach the Muslim religion. And I'm sorry, it's like if you have Asians, like and you have Sikhs and you have Africans and that are out protesting against Muslim extremism. I mean, it's a threat to everyone who's a non-believer, and it's just that simple. Do you know what I mean? We read some of that Quran, and it's the most fucked up publication I've ever seen in my life.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, mate. There's billions of Muslims in the world. Islam is the biggest growing religion in the fucking world.
It's scary, Joe.
I didn't listen to him. Luke, listen. My fucking missus is calling me. She's fucking the food's here.
I have to go as well, right? I'll see you all later. Thank God I was on the Insta.
Thanks for coming in. Listen, like I said, you can see me clear and hear me okay on this one, can you?
Yeah. There's a little bit.
Look here, look. I dropped my phone. Look at all the cracks on the screen. Well, you won't be able to see it, right? But it's going across my camera.
Well, look, we'll talk on the phone or just a proper call.
Yeah.
I have a mad few days ahead. I'm not going to be back on. I'll talk. I
want to thank Luke for coming on, and like I said, he's going to be part of my panel going forward. Yeah. Like I said, this guy knows more shit, you know, and he's a good guy. You know what I mean? He's a lovely human being, and I've a lot of time for Luke. That's why he'll be part of my panel. You know, so I'm gonna play a song for somebody. Hang on. Anyway, I remember going to a place called the Asylum, or not the Asylum, the Olympic, and the last song every night they used to play was this. Anyway, thanks for coming in, Luke. Thanks for coming in. And I have to say goodbye. Luke, thanks for coming in, bro. Like I said, it'll take time. My YouTube channel is flying. Everybody, I want to thank you for coming in. I want to thank Luke for coming in. Going forward, I'm 50 in a couple of weeks. Now, I'm not a follower, I'm a leader. I need your help. Yeah, I definitely need your help. In order for me to keep doing this and to sustain this channel, I need help. I need you to fucking become a member of my channel and say you fucking believe in me, you know, and all it'll cost you is an English pound. And it's not about the pound, it's about the contribution. I've dedicated 6 years of my life, and guess what? I purposely sabotaged my channel. I got it monetized in order to prove to myself, you take something from me, mate, you better not stand in my reach, because I'll just fucking... But anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming in. You know, it means a lot. You know, I'm trying to bring people together. You know, it's like mental health has tormented my life, and I've had to accept certain things like losing my mum, my dad, my granny. These people had a big influence on my life. I fucked my education up. and I promised me dad on his deathbed I'd get it back. And I got it back. And now I'm free in my heart and in my soul. You know, I'm not joking. Hang on a minute. Anyway, I'm gonna go. But shout out to Luke for coming in. Listen, guys, we hit 2,500 today. I am not a gay or a racist or a gayist. You've no idea what's coming. I'm gonna blow my YouTube channel up, and I'm gonna have one of the biggest panels in our little circle. I won't do without user help. Now listen, real talk, I want to thank everybody that comes in. You know what I mean? It's like without user subscriptions, my channel wouldn't grow. Now, I've been thinking about this for a long time. I was going to jack YouTube. I've already hit my target. I have nothing to prove. I got my channel monetized in order to crash it. And you know what I did? I cancelled everybody's membership. And any money that was due to me will be returned. I come here for a channel. And in a year, if I'm still here, I'll have some Irish panel. Know that. And I will not stop. Someone took something from me, yeah, but there's a couple of big channels that took something from me too. And guess what? More people are watching my life than yours, you fucking wanker. My fellatio in your face, yo, because you made one big mistake, yo. You underestimated me. You underestimated me. Anyway, I'm gonna end this. Play this for the day. Anyway, thanks for coming in, guys. I'll see you maybe later or tomorrow on YouTube. This is for me dad. He taught me 5 things, but he also taught me 5 words. And the show must go on. 15,000 videos I've made. There's no one in our circle, on our circle in YouTube, that has made more videos and is more consistent. 2 hours yesterday, 10,000 people watched the live. I have to go. My missus will kill me. And I will no longer be alive. Try me. I'm like a hornet's nest, motherfucker. Beehive. Right. Right, guys, all jokes aside, Luke, I want to thank you for coming in. Robert, Max, I want to thank you for coming in. It's like I said, I have a lot of orders behind me, and I want to thank you for it. But I need your help. I can help grow your channel, but here, join mine, not on YouTube, on StreamYard. And all you need to do is donate £1 to my PayPal, and I will share your channel, I'll make shorts for you, and I'll get you subs, and that is a guarantee. Why here, we've never changed, I've always been myself. I'd never call a sausage out, because I can box, I can kickbox. Here, 50, try me right away. Right, guys, I have to go. Thanks for coming in. God bless you all, and I'll see you soon. Boom, done.